Gold prices continue to push higher outside of that old range since FOMC, that 1900 to 1950 range that we saw since FOMC for about the following 3 weeks. We broke out on Monday and it has been trending higher ever since. Today getting as high as 1980 or just above, so before a modest pullback into the close. Still up about $10 today. We did have PPI yesterday, CPI both high, and likewise we're watching those growth numbers and expectations which remain very low. At this point, gold prices sort of reflecting the uncertainty that we are reading in the markets and we are reading around the globe, pushing higher despite the fact that the Fed will be raising rates aggressively this year, perhaps not as aggressive as we once thought. But again, gold prices moving higher outside of that old range and now trading up north and in no man's land, up by 1980. Now, what does this all mean for volatility? Well, if you check out that CVOL index over at cmegroup.com, you notice that the month of March, volatility was in decline, bottoming out just after the Fed. And then it kind of spent a little time trading sideways, and now it's starting to nudge back higher as the market is broken out of that old range, that 1900 to 1950 range. We are seeing prices moving higher. We are now seeing volatility moving higher ever so slightly with it. Lastly, what do we have the rest of this shortened holiday week? Well, tomorrow we have the retail sales numbers, which is expected to see a modest rebound from last month's numbers. We get the claims numbers that in the moment look at the job market. They are expected to remain low. We saw last month's print below 200,000. We are expecting the similar number tomorrow. We also get the Michigan sentiment number, which last month printed at 11-year lows. So kind of a mixed bag there. It'll be interesting to see how the market reacts. We also get a handful of Fed speakers. Probably we'll continue to talk about the Fed's plans, not only about rates, but about shrinking the balance sheet. All that has gold has sort of shrugged that off over the last several weeks, and clearly in the last several days, breaking out of that old range. So midweek, and looking at gold prices continuing to trend higher, breaking out of that range on Monday and continuing higher, getting all the way up north of 1980 today.